All right, 30 days of separation. This is day 4. Yeah, day 4. At my boy's house, so I don't have time to do it from home like I usually do, so I'm just gonna upload it from my phone. So my favorite story for Basic was so I'm element leader. I'm at like the last element or whatever, like the in the dorms, and it was right before Warrior Week, which is still the fucking gayest name for anything ever, but whatever. So Warrior Week, the night before, I'm trying to get everybody ready, trying to get everybody set, and there was this one cat in my element. His name was Finkel. So fucking Einhorn is sitting there like he's just another one of these dudes. It's just looks like a WoW avatar, just a chubby little piece of shit dude, whatever. So I'm like, all right, yo, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to do this. And he starts whining. He's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So it's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm trying to go to sleep. We got to go to fucking wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go do some dumb shit, whatever. So I'm like, yo, son, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I don't fucking hear it. So do this. And he goes, I don't wanna. And I just flip out. And I just start taking his shit and like throwing it all over the dorm. And I start like smashing his locker like right next to him. I'm like, yo, son, if you're gonna tell me you're not gonna do some shit, how about you just man up and tell me you're not gonna do some shit instead of whining at me? Look, my bad, that shit cut out. But yeah, so I'm like smashing this shit and I'm like, yo, son, fucking stop being a bitch, tell me you're not gonna do it, and we can fucking move on. I mean, you're still gonna do it because you're a bitch, but I'm just saying, tell me you're not gonna do it instead of just whining like you're not gonna do it when you're still gonna fucking do it. So I'm smashing this shit, I'm yelling at dude, and you know, finally, of course he does because he's a bitch. And he, so I'm like, all right, whatever, that's a wrap. I go to bed. The next day, this is when I found out everybody in this fucking dorm was a snitch, because I go to bed and I'm like, all right, whatever, and I wake up the next day and the TIs come rushing in and they're already screaming for fucking Einhorn to come out here to talk to this dude. And I'm like, why are they fucking yelling for Einhorn? Like, I don't fucking know what the hell's going on. Like, oh, you don't think you have to listen to people? You have to whatever? And apparently all these motherfuckers like wrote a note to the TI like, yo, Martinez almost killed Finkel last night because Finkel wasn't listening and whatever. So you know, it's a wrap. We go to Warrior Week. It's all good. And, you know, so like we got another 2 weeks after that before we graduate. So I'm getting ready to sign out from for Base Lib. And I got Elaine with me. And we're signing out on the thing. And then he's like standing next to me with his parents. And I'm like, hey, whatever, man. What's up? And his parents are like, thank you. And I'm like, thank you for what? And then he like introduces me like them, and it's like, oh yeah, I wrote them a letter, and I told them that you were the guy that called me a bitch and almost killed me that one time at Basic. And I'm like, and you told your parents that I called you a bitch? And he was like, yeah. And her parents was like, thank you so much, because he needed it. And I'm like, yeah, you're welcome, but future reference, just don't raise a bitch and we won't have a problem or something. Whatever, yo. So that should be the last day of Basic. I might throw a little extra one on tomorrow, but then Medina, more lulls, more stupid shit, 30-day separation. Boom.